Please, you'll be allowed shortly. We are trying to set up, so the webinar will be live streamed. So we are setting that up shortly. And
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Welcome everyone joining us. We are allowed shortly. We are trying to set up. So welcome everyone joining us today, both in a live session and those watching on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm Albert.
That's fine. Thank you so much.
I'm Albert. I'm Churchill, and I'm with the 20 Now initiative, which is the Anijie Global Foundation. For those new to us, Anijie Global Foundation is a youth-led nonprofit organization empowering women and youth through education and leadership development programs. Our mission is to drive positive community impact and contribute to global progress. Today's session is part of our Anijie MasterClass series. Now, this is a monthly online learning initiative bringing together global change makers, industry, leaders and event talents to shape the next generation of African leadership. Through these interactive sessions, we bridge the gap between aspiration and achievement, theory and practice, challenges and solutions. Now, without wasting much time, I would like to introduce our speaker for today, the inspiration. I'm excited to introduce who is in the person of Anna Kupoluyi, who is the founder of Small Women's Network Business Club, revolutionizing women's entrepreneurial development and skill acquisition. He's a multi-award-winning business coach and trainer with 5 years of experience in women's empowerment. He's also the executive producer and host of Best Your Vision show, dedicated to inspiring women entrepreneurs. He's also an accomplished speaker, mentor, and podcast host, focused on breaking economic barriers for women. He's also a community that is committed to helping women overcome resource limitations and build self. For those who just joined us, thank you. We invite our audience to submit their questions to the Q&A feature, or you do also put in your comment in the YouTube comment section, which will address and start the presentation. Now, without further delay, I'd like to go back to the speaker for today. Please, you have the floor.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Breaking the Glass Ceiling, Cultivating Youth Leadership. This is all about basically supporting young people, empowering young leaders through education, digital skills, and leadership development. So I just want to say thank you so much to Angel Global Foundation Thank you so much for the opportunity, and also to the wonderful, amazing founder who has actually given me the platform to be able to share my knowledge today to actually impact and support lots of young leaders through digital skills and leadership development. So thank you so much, Madeline, for the opportunity. I am so grateful. And congratulations on all the achievements and all the great reward that you've been doing. May God continue to bless you. And so welcome to each and every one of you on this platform today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a pleasure to meet and to see many of you online today. So we're going to get started at this moment. So first and foremost, I just want to welcome you once again to this amazing platform. And today's masterclass is a very interactive session where I'm going to be sharing my journey and also giving you lots of great tips on how you can actually step into cultivating, many of the amazing tips I'm going to be sharing with you about digital age. So first and foremost, I would just like to introduce myself. So I'm the founder of All Women's Network, which is a business club supporting women in business and also providing them with skills acquisition and entrepreneurial development. I'm also a multi-award-winning business coach, a trainer, and over 5 years of expertise in women's empowerment. I am also a podcast host, as well as an executive producer of the Birth Your Vision podcast, dedicated to inspiring women entrepreneurs. I'm also a global speaker, mentor, and a podcast host. And I also focus on breaking economical barriers for women, as well as I'm a community leader committed to actually helping women to overcome, limiting beliefs and also to build up their self-confidence. So these are some of the great hats that I wear. This is what we do. We support women in terms of business training and development, as well as giving them coaching support, helping them to start their business and turning it into reality. And we also host amazing business events to bring women together to connect and to collaborate. And these are some of the business development training that we've done over the 5 years. And so today's agenda, I'm going to be sharing with you on different types of sessions. So today we're going to cover understanding the modern leadership, and also in the digital age, we're also going to look at the strategic framework for leadership. And we're also going to look at the essential digital skills for career advancement. We'll also be looking at personal branding for young leaders, as well as overcoming barriers and breaking the glass ceiling. And so there'll be opportunity for questions and answers at the end. And so today I just want to say good afternoon again, or good evening, whatever, the time may be. So it's really an honor to be here with the young leaders like you. And so I'm so excited because there are so many visionaries as well as change makers in Ghana. And so today we are going to explore what it really means to break the glass ceiling, and, especially for you as a youth leader in this digital age. And so this section would actually equip you to gain clarity, as well as to understand the strategies, as well as the digital skills that you need, especially if you want to step into that field, and also how to build your personal branding and also build confidence to be able to have real impact on your journey. And so just before we start, I really just want to talk about this quote. So I want to talk about leadership. So leadership is not just about age, or it's not about just about the title. It's about the vision, it's about the action, and it's also about the impact that you make. And so the digital age that we are right now gives many of us, especially young people, the power to lead, to also be innovative, and to also change the world. So my advice to you today is to actually start where you are and use what you have to make a difference. This is very crucial, and I hope you really take on board this quote. So remember to start where you are, use what you have, and make a difference. And it doesn't matter where you are around the world, it's about just starting. And so what does it mean when we talk about breaking the glass ceiling? What does breaking the glass ceiling mean, especially today in the digital age? So for me, breaking the glass ceiling is basically about overcoming barriers, as well as overcoming barriers that actually limits your growth, that actually limits you. So it's about leadership, overcoming barriers that limit your growth, leadership, and as well as success. So especially for women and young leaders, it also includes digital access, as well as opportunities for you to become visible, for you to gain visibility. So this is exactly what breaking glass ceiling means, especially in today's digital age. And so in the digital era, especially now, breaking the glass ceiling means also using technology to create opportunities, especially different tools for social media and AI to actually help you to build your brand or even to start a business and to connect globally. And so it also means overcoming traditional barriers and, remote working, online education, and digital platforms, which is very important because it helps you to create opportunity. And then also it allows you to really remove limitations like location, gender bias, or even financial constraint. And so I just want to share with you some of the challenges that I have faced in breaking glass ceiling as the founder of a women's network. So one of them is lack of support and representation. So in the beginning, when I began my own network, finding mentors and sponsors who understood my vision was very difficult in this space. And so I faced quite a lot of challenge in that area. The second challenge I faced was actually finding resources and funding, especially, when you're starting, you want to kind of secure financial supports and you also want to grow your network. So these were some of the major hurdles that I experienced. And then another one was balancing multiple roles. Managing leadership can be quite challenging, as well as my personal life and business responsibilities. All these things were quite challenging for me when I first began. But some of the lessons that I've actually learned is that challenges are part of the journey, but staying focused, as well as building a very strong support system and also believing in my vision and also believing in my mission has actually helped me to push through. And I've become the best version of myself today. Now, I want to share with you 5 simple ways I have overcome barriers and broken the glass ceiling. So I've actually developed a growth mindset, and I've also embraced challenges as an opportunity to learn and to improve rather than obstacles that hold me back. These are some of the things that I've actually learned. Another thing that I've also learned is actually to build a strong network, which is very important. So the majority of what we do is to build a connection of powerful women in business and career professionals. And this has allowed me to actually connect with many like-minded people and also to get in touch with mentors that could actually help me and support me. So mentors, leaders who are like-minded individuals, they have actually guided me and supported me through building a strong network. And then another thing is actually enhanced my skills, which I've actually invested in continuous learning, engaging in digital leadership, and also gaining business skills and staying in my lane. So many of these things has actually helped me to break the glass ceiling. I've also been able to use my voice, especially when I'm called to speak, and also to confidently share my ideas, share my journey. I've also been able to position myself as a leader in my field as well. And the last one is actually staying resilient and being focused. Many people are very distracted. I always encourage people to stay focused and to be resilient. Despite all the challenges, all the setback, I still remain determined. And I was able to just adapt to so many different changes and I kept pushing forward towards my goal. And so, one of the action steps that I want to share with you today is that I want you to identify one barrier that you face and also take a step today to overcome it. So just identify one barrier that you may face. And I want you to start taking steps to see how you can actually overcome it because it's definitely possible. And so we're going to move on to the first section, which is actually strategic framework for modern leadership. So today I want to share with you the framework. And this framework actually provides you a step-by-step guide to help you as a young leader to develop your key skills, to leverage digital tools, and to also create impact in today's fast-changing world. So make sure you have your notepad and your pens ready to make some notes. So step one, when we talk about leadership, we have to look at the vision and the purpose. Define your leadership path. Now, this means that the very first step in leadership is knowing who you are and what you stand for. You've got to understand who you are, what you stand for, and what is it that really excites you? What makes you happy? So, what problems do you want to solve? Have a think about that. What problems do you want to solve? Because when we look at some amazing great leaders, for example, Nelson Mandela or even Warren Buffett, they all started with a clear vision. So you've got to think about your vision and understand what is it that you stand for and what is the vision. This has to be clear. You have to be able to define it so that you understand the kind of leadership path that you are going in. And so the action task I want you to think about is to think about what impact do you want to make in your school, in your workplace, or even in your community. Have a think about that. Because leadership starts with small actions. When you stand up for something, you're able to share an idea or even help others, you are already leading. You are already leading when you're able to stand up for something, when you're able to actually show up and share your ideas and also lead and help others. It means that you are already positioned, you are already being a leader. And so the key takeaway in this particular first section is that you find your purpose and then you set goals and then you take the first step starting from today. Do not be distracted. You need to focus so that you can actually take the right step and then start to achieve those things that you want to achieve when it comes to leadership. Now, the second part is digital and AI skill mastery. It's about equipping yourself for the future. Especially in today's world, leadership is not just about having ideas, it's about knowing how to use technology and how to bring those ideas to life. And so we can see that the internet, social media, and AI tools, they have actually made it easier more than any time, right? To be able to reach people, to be able to solve problems, and also to be able to really build a business or even build your career. And this is what's happening in this season at this moment. We are having to use AI, we're having to use the digital platform to be able to achieve so many things. And so the action task that I want you to think about is, how many of you here use ChatGPT? So if you do, please leave a comment in the chat. How many of you use Canva? How many of you use the social media for your learning? Because these are the things that we are having to use now because the world is changing, the world is evolving, and AI can actually help you to write. AI can actually help you to design, to market, to automate, or even to make smarter business decisions. And so as leaders of tomorrow, it's important that you learn how to use AI today. And so the key takeaway from this section is to start. Pick one digital tool. And I want to encourage you to learn it and to learn it well, to be the master of it, and also to apply it to your career, which is very important, or even to your business. And so the third part is personal branding and influence. And it's about standing out as a leader. Because personal branding for leadership is about showcasing your skills, your talents, your strength, as well as your values. It's about the vision. It's about the vision that you have inside of you and whether that vision resonates with others so that you can actually build trust. And so my question to you is, what do people think of you when they hear your name? When your name is mentioned in the room, when your name is being called out, what is it that they think about you? So what do people say about you when you are not in the room? Because all these things matter. It's about, who you are as a personal brand. So for example, what people say about you and what people say about your personal brand when you're not in the room. These things are very crucial. This is some of the things that people have said about me when I'm not in the room. So firstly, people say that, I am inspiring. I am an inspiring business coach who genuinely empowers women to take action, to take charge of their business. Another thing people say about me is her leadership goes beyond business world. She's passionate, and she's a passionate advocate for women's empowerment, always motivating others to step into their power and breaking barriers. So I want you to think about what people say about you when you're not in the room, because that really tells us who you are as a personal brand. Another thing people say about me when I'm not in the room is whenever she speaks, you can feel the energy, you can feel the passion. She makes complex ideas simple and actionable, and and you can actually walk away with strategy. And also, she teaches, and she just doesn't teach, but she actually transforms. So these are some of the things that people say about me. So your personal brand is definitely important, and it's crucial that you build a personal brand that people can trust. Now, the action task for this section is, if you want to lead in your industry, number one, you need to show up online. You need to be on different platforms, or just choose one platform. It's either Instagram, YouTube, or LinkedIn, or even start a personal blog. And so you can actually share valuable content once you've decided what platform you want to actually start showing up in. So you can show your skills, you can actually connect with other leaders, and the more visible you are, the more opportunities will start to come your way. And so today, the key takeaway for this particular section is your personal brand is your superpower. Okay, I want you to remember that your personal brand is your superpower. And so it's important that you understand that it can actually open doors of opportunity for you. So it's important that you build your personal brand. Now, number 4 is innovation and adaptability. Okay, so the world is changing faster than ever. We have new technology, and so new industries, and also new ways of working. And so leaders, young leaders, you have to adapt to the innovative world so that you can actually thrive. And it's important that you understand the innovation and how to adapt, because everything is moving very, very fast. So think about businesses like Uber, Airbnb, and TikTok, and think about how they've actually succeeded. And if you think about it, you will see that they've been able to adapt to the new changes, to the new technology, to the new digital innovation. And so as young leaders, your job is to stay curious, be hungry to learn, be curious to understand, and also to experiment, to try out new things, and also always be ready to learn, because I always say that life is about lifelong learning. So it's important that you're always ready to learn, and you are ready to actually experiment and take some risk, which is quite crucial. And so the key takeaway for this particular section is leadership is not just about solving problems. It's really about a new way of being creative. Leadership is about it's not just about solving problems, but it's about a new way of being creative and staying open-minded and also flexible and growing. You've got to keep growing, and you've got to keep learning. And so number 5 is about community leadership, creating real change. Because to be quite honest, true leadership isn't about how much money you make or how many followers you have. It's about how many lives you change. And so the best leaders, they actually empower others. And that's what I do. I empower others. And so I want you to think about taking this action step. Think of a way you can actually give back to your community, whether it's mentoring, whether it's volunteering, whether it's teaching digital skills, or even supporting a cause. And so it's about you thinking about using your voice, your platform, and also your influence to actually inspire and to uplift others in and around you. And that's what the real definition of what leadership really truly means, giving back to the community. And here we are, breaking the glass ceiling, especially in today's world. So young leaders, the digital age has now removed many barriers, and now your potential is unlimited. So you have unlimited potential. And so I want to encourage you, if you take action, build your skills, and use technology wisely, you can actually lead and you can actually influence. And as you're doing that, you're able to succeed beyond what is expected. And also, you can actually succeed in anything that you actually embark on, because what you're doing is you're taking action, you're building yourself up, and you're also learning. And so these are the things that will help you to break the glass ceiling as a young leader. And so in terms of the actions that I want you to think about is, what will you do differently after today? Think about it. What would you do differently after today? Will you learn an AI tool? Will you start sharing your knowledge online? Because I really want you to remember that leadership is not just about waiting, it's about doing. You've got to be in the frame mind, in the mindset of doing. So it's time for you to actually start thinking about how to start now. You have to be ready to take action, because when you take action, you're going to see results. So think about this very carefully, because leadership is not just about not doing anything. It's about making sure that you're taking action and thinking of what you're going to do and just get started. And so I just wanted to show you this chart. So this is actually a leadership action plan for you. So the idea is actually you are going to basically use it to help you to create a 3-month leadership action plan. And what you're going to do is to basically start from the goals area. So for example, I've created a sample for you to actually see. So I've created it into 4 parts. So you've got the goals, you've got the action steps, and then you've got the timeline, and then you've also got the measure of success. So for example, if your goal is to develop digital skills, then the actions that you want to take is to take an online course on AI or social media marketing, and you want to give it a time frame, which is, let's say, 30 days. And then you want to be able to measure the success, which is actually for you to complete the course and also apply new skills. So the next one is, if you wanted to build your personal brand, you will write down your personal brand under the goal section. And then if you wanted to know how you can actually take action steps, is to update your Instagram page, whatever platform you're using, whether it's LinkedIn, excuse me, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Facebook. So you want to update that page and start posting, all different kind of content that you want to post, and give it timeline, which is like 15 days. And to measure this, you will actually gain 3 to 5 new connections of followers. That would just be something that would happen once you actually achieve that. And also embrace innovation. If that's your idea, then you want to actually experiment with new digital tool to automate the task. You want to give yourself a time frame of when to achieve it, let's say 30 days. And then also write down your measure of success, which is to successfully automate at least one task. And then the last one is whether you're thinking about creating a community impact. You want to do that and also host a free online workshop. That will be your actionable step. And you want to give yourself time frame, let's say about 3 months to plan. And also you want to measure the success of it, which is you want to be able to receive positive feedback and also more followers on your page. So this is a simple 3 months leadership action plan to help you to actually start writing down specific steps on how you can actually grow as a modern leader. And I hope that this helps you. So do leave your comment in the chat if you have any questions or you have any contributions. Okay, so we've covered the step 1, and now we're moving on to step 2. So the section 2 is actually essential digital skills for career advancement. And so currently in today's world, digital skills is very, very important. So acquiring the right digital skills is essential to building a successful career in Ghana. And so whether you are a student, whether you are a young professional, or even an entrepreneur, digital skills will help you to stay competitive and also help you to open numerous doors and opportunities. And so some of us might be thinking, why does digital skills matter? Well, as industries globally they are now becoming increasingly digitalized. So Ghana is also seeing a rapid advance in sectors like technology, e-commerce, education, healthcare, and many more. And so digital skills help you to stay relevant, grow your career, and even launch your own online business. And so recently I was looking at one of the latest news, which was Ghana's initiative program to train over 5,000 youth in digital skills. And you can actually find the information from this website. And this came out last year. And it was really a program, an initiative, which is about empowering young people to train them, to help them to gain skills in digital skills. And so part of that was that the Ghanaian government is actually ramping up efforts to build the country's digital skills gap. And so they are looking at, I think they might have already even started already in terms of launching 5 million fund aimed at fostering technological innovation. And this is quite powerful. This is to let you know that the world is evolving and they are looking for opportunities to help the younger generation to acquire skills in the digital opportunity that is around. So the digital economy is here to stay, and we must ensure that no one is left behind. And so it's important that, you know, we really look at what's available within our community so that we can get access to it. So you want to start looking at training programs, mentorship opportunities, so that you can actually have enough access to gain all the skills that's necessary for you to help you within your career. And from tech startups to multinational corporation, everyone at this moment, especially in this new era, needs a digital talent in their company, right? So even in their business as well. So Ghana's digital economy is booming with platforms like Jumai, Uber, and also Paystack. And they are creating new career opportunities for people. So it's important that you understand the opportunity in the digital economy in Ghana. So opportunities in the digital economy in Ghana. So we have Jumai, Uber, and Paystack. They are creating more job opportunities. And also, we can also look at the globalization and remote work. You know, the rise of remote work means you can actually work from home and actually work for companies around the world, not just from Ghana, but from different parts of the world. And so digital tools will enable you to work from anywhere in the world and to connect with global workforces. And so the core digital skills to develop for career advancement. So in order for you to succeed, you must also develop certain core digital skills that are highly valuable in Ghana or even anywhere in the world job market. So these skills are not just to only improve your employment, but also to enable you to create your own opportunities as well. So let's have a look at some of the digital skills. So the core digital skills to develop for career advancement. So we're going to focus on career advancement for this section. So let's look at the first one. So digital communication and collaboration. Some of you might be interested in digital communication and collaboration. So you might be thinking, but what skills do I need? So the skills that you need and the skills that you need to learn is professional email writing, using communication tools like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or even Google Meet for meetings, as well as cloud collaborations, for example, Google Drive, OneDrive, managing tasks, using apps like Trello or even Asana. So these are some of the skills that you need to learn if you are thinking of career advancement in digital and collaboration. And you might be thinking, but how do I start? Well, first and foremost, you want to practice your professional communication via email, studying how to write email, how to put emails together. And then you want to get comfortable with video conferencing, as well as collaborate with online different types of peers, such as projects or schools or even organization, using tools like Google Docs or even Microsoft Teams. So here are the things that you can actually do to help you get started. And so for some of you who are interested in career advancement in social media or even personal branding, these are some of the skills that you can actually learn. So for example, optimizing your LinkedIn profile. You find that some people need support in doing that. Creating engaging content on social media, such as Instagram, Twitter, or even Facebook or LinkedIn, or even networking online and building a personal brand. So if you understand these skills and you know them and you've mastered them, you can actually leverage these skills and help others in companies, or even you can even start your own business to help others and become a freelancer. And how do you start? You can update your LinkedIn profile with a professional photo and detailed work. Start engaging with professionals in your field on LinkedIn or Twitter or even on Instagram. You can also create a content plan and post regular posts about your passion or even work-related topics to attract your potential employer or even collaborator. Now, if you're somebody who's interested in digital marketing for career advancement, some of the skills that you want to focus on is understanding the SEO, which is the search engine optimization, to help people to drive traffic into their websites. You also want to look at learning the basics of content marketing, e.g. blogs and videos. And also you want to familiarize yourself with email marketing tools such as MailChimp and other marketing tools as well. Now, how to start? You can learn SEO basic through free online platform like Mozo or even Yoast. And also you can start creating a blog or even social media page to practice content creation and marketing as well. Now, another one is actually, if you're interested in artificial intelligence, AI automation, these are some of the skills that you need to learn. You need to make sure that you are familiar with AI tools such as ChatGPT, Zapier, or even TensorFlow. Also, you need to know how to automate. So automating repetitive tasks using AI power tools, as well as understanding the impact of AI on industries and businesses in Ghana, as well as globally as well. Now, you can start by learning the basics of ChatGPT, or even how to use it for tasks like drafting emails or even creating content. And then you can also explore other free tools like Zapier to help you to automate daily tasks, and also, scheduling posts or even responding to messages as well. You can actually start by, when it comes to acquiring all these skills, the best way to start is to actually go for the online learning platform. So you have some courses that are available for you for free. So you can go on Coursera, Udemy, LinkedIn Learning, or even Google Digital Garage. All this platform, they offer a range of courses in the digital skills. And also many of this platform, they also offer different types of courses, affordable ones, as well as affordable certificates that are globally recognized. And so you want to start with a beginner's course, and then you gradually move yourself to the advanced topics. And these are the things that will help you when it comes to advancing your career in the digital world. So other things that you can also do when it comes to practicing and when it comes to acquiring skills is also to look at ways that you can actually offer experiences. So how you can gain experiences. So practical experiences such as volunteering. So you want to offer your service in a digital marketing offices or companies. Also looking at social media management or even data analysis to gain real-world experiences. So you want to basically volunteer in organizations that offers all these practical experiences. You can actually do freelance as well. So platforms like Upwork and Fiverr, what they do is they allow you to start building a portfolio of work, and also to learn and also to earn income while you're developing your skills as well. Another way to acquire skills is to actually start a project. So if you're interested in, like, let's say e-commerce or even digital marketing, you want to start small projects or even online store to actually apply what you're learning in real time so that you gain the experience and you can actually offer this support and help as a freelance to those who need it. And you can also join online communities like networking. So, for example, you can look at LinkedIn or Twitter or even Instagram, where there are platforms for people to connect, especially those people from your industry, industry professionals, and you can actually stay updated on many of the latest trends. And then another way is actually join digital skills related groups. These are very important. I'm sure there are many of them globally. You can join them online. You can even join those communities in Ghana and globally, and to exchange knowledge and opportunities. This is going to help you to really get through and open doors of opportunities for you. You can also attend webinars such as what we're doing today, and also virtual events or even digital AI events and other relevant topics that you are inspired by. And so there are many opportunities for young leaders in Ghana. As you develop your digital skills, you will see that there are so many opportunities out there, and you'll be able to see all different types of different opportunities that is actually open for you. So, you can actually choose to be an entrepreneur. So entrepreneurship, you can actually start your own online business or even a tech company where you can actually start teaching people those skills. You can actually do remote work as well. You can land jobs with international corporates, companies, or even sectors like digital marketing, customer services, or even content creation or software development. So there's opportunities for young leaders in Ghana for you to be able to expand and really, use your skills and utilize your skills and also leverage them to be able to make income. Okay, so lastly, on this particular section, I want you to really take the first steps today. I want you to choose one digital skills that you want to develop, and also to commit to learning, something over the next month, whether it's learning how to use Excel, whether it's mastering LinkedIn, or even creating your first website. The possibilities are extremely endless. So, start with something today, which is very important. So we are now moving on to section 3. I'm just going to check the chat to see if there's any messages from anyone. Okay. So section 3 is about personal branding. So what is personal branding and why does it matter, especially for young leaders in today's digital age? So personal branding is how you present yourself in the world, is how you present your skills, your values, and what you stand for. It's a unique way for people to actually recognize you and also to remember you and to trust you. So today, personal branding really looks at how you're able to show up online, is all about how you're able to create that likability factor that people will be able to trust and like you personally. So your personal brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. It's how employees, it's how clients, employers, and also collaborator perceive you before they even meet you. So these are the things that personal branding means. So why does personal branding matter for young leaders? Well, to be quite honest, personal branding, especially for young leaders, opens career and business opportunities. And so a strong personal brand will help you to attract job opportunities, job offers, and also leadership roles, or even to gain business clients as well. And, employers and recruiters, they often check your LinkedIn pages as well as your social media and your Google pages before hiring you. So this is why it's very important that you build your personal brand. Now, it's also important that you understand that building personal brand builds trust and credibility. People trust those who share knowledge, who share insights, and also leadership experiences. So when you showcase your skills and your values, you are positioning yourself as a leader. Personal branding also helps you to stand out from the competition. in today's world, many people have similar skills. And so your personal branding will make you stand out, will make you unique from the rest of them. It's almost like your USP. So whether you are an entrepreneur, you're a student, or even a young professional, remember that your personal branding is what differentiates you from everybody else. And also, personal branding empowers you to inspire and to lead change, right? So leadership is not just about impact. Your personal branding can actually inspire others to take action, follow your journey, and also make a difference. So young leaders, it's important that you share your experience, you share your insights, and also you make an impact. So personal branding is definitely important. It will help others to feel inspired by you. Now, I want to share with you 5 ways young leaders can actually build personal branding in the digital age and also to break glass ceiling. So number 1 is to create a very strong online presence. You want to be able to set up a professional Instagram or even a LinkedIn profile, and you want to be active on those social media pages, and you want to show your skills and your leadership. Number 2 is actually for you to share valuable content. You want to be able to post insights, share your experiences, because many of you have experiences. And also you want to share lessons as, from a leader. And you want to share your journey so that people can actually see what you're doing, and that could resonate with so many people and also get you through many of those places that you want to get through. So another one is network and engage. Networking and engaging is very important because what it does is it will connect you to mentors, industry leaders, and also like-minded peers. So by you attending events, joining discussions, you'll be able to collaborate and also meet new people. And this will allow you to grow and develop yourself. Another one is to showcase your achievements. Along the way, you would have probably done some courses, or you're thinking of doing some courses. Along the way, you'll be called to speak and share your journey. Sometimes you'll be able to win awards. Some people will put you forward or nominate you for awards. So it's important that you showcase your achievement, your journey, what you've been able to do, so that others can be inspired by you. So it's all about highlighting your skills, your award, and also sharing testimonials of people that you've actually helped or people that you've actually support. So these things actually build your credibility and also attracts opportunities as well. And then also be consistent and be authentic. Be yourself and stay true to yourself and stay in your lane. So it's about regularly updating your audience, building your audience, creating content that you can share, creating content that are authentic, that is also consistent, and also maintaining a clear, positive message across all platforms, which is very important. So the action step that I would like you to take is to pick one and start today, because your brand is very, very powerful. So think about the 5 ways young leaders can actually build personal branding in this digital age. And I want you to start breaking those barriers and just choose one and then just start, creating that personal brand today, which is very important. Okay, so now we are now in section 4. The section 4 will cover the shift from traditional to modern digital leadership. And we want to look at what has changed. Like I said before, in today's fast-paced digital world, when we talk about acquiring the right digital skill, we know that this is very essential, especially when it comes to building a successful career globally or even in Ghana. So whether you are a young person who is a student, whether you are a professional, whether you are an entrepreneur, digital skills is very important. You will find that many doors will be open to you when you acquire a new skill. And it's important that you start to think about what is it that you want to learn when it comes to digital. And so in today's fast-paced world, technology is evolving rapidly. So digital skills is very crucial. And so we've moved from the traditional digital where technology was just basic and manual. So now we are now in the modern digital where we're looking at AI, which is, and then also automation, and then also smart systems. These are the things that is actually driving the way we work at this current era. And especially, you know, in this season, we have to understand how to use AI, how to use automation, how to understand smart systems. So these are the things that's actually changed over the years. So what is traditional digital? So traditional digital is the first stage of using technology, and it means businesses and people moved their work online, but they still did things the old way, just on a computer instead of paper. So the simple way to really break it down, the simple analogy is that traditional digital is a basic mobile phone. And all you can do is just to call and to test and to text. And so that is what traditional digital is. Very simple and very basic. Now, these are the examples of what traditional digital can do. So it can send emails instead of letters, using websites to share information, but no interaction, typing numbers into Excel instead of writing on paper, and it made life easier, but it didn't change how things work. And so technology was used as a tool to support existing processes, but it didn't really transform them. So that's what traditional digital is. Now, fast forward, we are now in an era whereby we are looking at modern digital. So modern digital is the smart technology where we are currently living now. So we're living in today's world and we are using the modern technology. So instead of just putting things online, we now use AI. We now use automation to make work faster, easier, and also make it smarter as well. And so here are some examples. So AI suggests movies you might like on Netflix. How many of you are watching Netflix or you have Netflix? Have you noticed that Netflix would suggest movies for you? Also, chatbots as well. These things are very good for customer questioning. Rather than you repeating yourself constantly, it's there to help you to answer the questions. And also your phone. Your phone unlocks with Face ID instead of a password, right? Instead of a password. And so today, when we talk about modern digital, we can see how far we've gone. So it's a lot faster, it's a lot quicker. You know, so technology is not just about the tool. It actively enhances experiences and it makes life easy by automating tasks and also personalizes interaction as well. So here is a table for you to see the different ways in which the traditional digital versus modern digital. So these are some of the aspects. So leadership approach, communication, content consumption, payment system, security, work, environment, user experience, data usage, business model, marketing. And so this is actually many of the different ways technology has changed. The digital world is changing. So the key difference, the evolution of static to smart digital, traditional digital versus modern digital. I've broken it down into this simple table. So here it is. So let's look at the aspects. So technology. Let's look at the traditional technology, right? Traditional digital. So like I said before, you know, back in the days, traditional digital is basic internet and a static website, okay? And also the modern digital is AI now, where we're using artificial intelligence, blockchains, automation, cloud computing. Okay. And also communication, which is emails, SMS forums. These are the traditional digital ways. And the new way now is the instant messaging, video calls, collaboration tools, Slack, Zoom. And MS Team, just like what we're using today. We're using Zoom to be able to run this platform today. And then the other one is business model. So the business model that we have, which is the traditional digital one, is the e-commerce, as an extension of physical business. When we look at the modern digital first or digital only businesses such as Amazon, Uber, Netflix, and other digital platforms, where you can actually, buy your online shopping items. And then work environment, when we look at work around the traditional digital era, we can see that office-based digital systems were in place, but now we are looking at the modern digital, which is hybrid, remote work, cloud collaboration. So these are the key differences from the modern digital and also the traditional digital. And you can see that things are changing. And so we have to adapt constantly. And also this is a continuation of it as well. So when we look at marketing, we can see that things have changed and they've evolved over the years. So here, traditional online ads, email campaign. When we look at the modern digital for marketing, we can see that social media marketing, influencer marketing, and personalized marketing are the things that we're using now currently. And here as well, customer interaction. So it used to be one-way communication, which is emails or call centers, but now two-way engagement, chatbots, social media, interactive platforms, and then user experiences. It used to be static, one size fits all, but now it's personalized, data-driven, seamless experience. And then lastly, security, which is the traditional digital way was slow adoption of new tech. And then here, advanced cybersecurity, trust, blockchain, security, AI-powered threat detection. So over the years, things are changing and we are evolving. Even when it comes to payment system online, before it used to be credit cards, debit cards, transfers, although those things still exist, but now we're moving forward to the modern digital, which is digital wallets, cryptocurrency, contactless payments, and so on and so forth. And so here, these are just some examples in action. So some of us, when we're creating content creation and we're using a digital tool, some of us may have come across using Canva. So for example, if we are going to make a content creation, how many of us use Canva? So what we use now in the modern digital era is Canva is an AI tool to help us to design our content creation for Instagram, LinkedIn, any platform that we're on. And we also use ChatGPT for writing as well. Now, when it comes to payment system, we use things like Paystack or even Apple Pay as well. And here as well, security, when it comes to security now, when it comes to you using your phone, sometimes you will use Face ID, fingerprints, logging, and AI detecting fraud. Also, communication as well. When it comes to communication, we use WhatsApp. We also use Zoom, or even sometimes we use Slack as well. Marketing, Facebook, Google ads, or even Instagram ads. So things are definitely changing. When it comes to education, some of us, we do online tutoring and we use different apps. We use different digital platforms such as Duolingo or even AI tutors as well. So these are the traditional digital versus modern digital examples in action. Now, here are some questions that some people have actually asked me about when it comes to young people and digital. So let me start with one of the questions. So what is the biggest difference between traditional digital and modern digital? Well, traditional digital was mainly about putting things online, such as emails, websites, and PDFs. But the modern digital is about AI-powered tools, which is smart and automated experience, and is actually something that is more faster, and you'll be able to get a lot of things done. So in the past, you would search for a movie manually on a website, but today we have Netflix, which is AI, which is powered also by, some of it's powered by AI as well. So AI will actually suggest movies based on what you like. So this is the biggest difference between traditional digital and the modern digital as well. Another question is, why should young leaders care about this shift? Well, the job market and businesses are changing, especially now. So it's important that young leaders are able to adapt to AI and digital tools so that it will help them to really grow and acquire more skills. And so at this moment, companies are now looking at candidates with digital skills, social media skills, AI tools, or even data analysis. So if you are good in this area, if you have skills in this area, then you'll be able to stand out. Another question is, what industries are benefiting from modern digital approaches? So to be quite honest, almost every industry is using AI and digital tools. For example, education, AI-powered tutoring apps like Duolingo or even Udemy. These are platforms that are using AI-powered apps. Also healthcare, telemedicine, AI diagnosis apps. Also in marketing, we have social media ads personalized for each users, and also e-commerce. We have AI-driven recommendations on Amazon and Jumai. And so instead of waiting in a long line at the bank, people are now using mobile banking apps for transactions. So these are many of the new modern digital approaches. Another question is, will AI replace human jobs in the digital age? Well, AI won't replace humans, but people who know how to use AI will replace those who don't. And so instead of graphic designers making everything manually, today we have tools like Canva. Canva AI will actually help you to work faster and a lot smarter. So tools are being created to help us to work smarter and to work a lot faster. Another question is, what are some essential digital skills young leaders need today? Well, in order for young people to stay competitive, young leaders should learn AI and automation tools, ChatGPT, Google, Bard, social media and digital marketing like Facebook ads, Instagram, LinkedIn, or even data analysis, which is the Google Analytics, Excel, Power BI, and also content creation, like mastering all these tools, Canva, CapCut, copywriting. So companies are always hiring, social media managers, people with skills, because social media is the new way for us to be able to showcase our skills. So it's important that you learn how, you can leverage the power of digital skills. So these skills are very important. Remember that you can create opportunities for yourself by becoming an entrepreneur, or even by working in a company that needs your skills and your expertise. Another question is, how can I use AI and digital tools to grow my personal brand? Well, you need to create valuable content online. So for example, network and showcase your skills on Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitter or even TikTok, or you can even write a blog. So if you are passionate about leadership, you want to start writing posts on these different platforms, or just stick to one platform and then post your contents. And also AI can actually help you to structure them a lot better. Now, how do small businesses benefit from modern digital? So AI helps, businesses market. So for example, AI will help your business to sell and also to operate smarter. So a small business owner no longer needs a big team. They can actually use AI-powered chatbots or even automated ads, and even use online payments to manage everything alone. So this is the power of modern day digital. It's all about, fast, effective ways that you can automate so that you have less time, so that you have more time focusing on, money generating activities rather than, wasting too much time on what's not necessary. So this is what I really like, is that it's fast, it's effective, and it gets the job done quicker and faster. So what free AI tools can I use? Can I start using today? So here are some easy AI tools to start with. So you might want to start using ChatGPT. So this can actually help you with writing and brainstorming ideas. Another one is Canva AI. I love Canva AI. It helps with presentation, graphic design, and it's quite easy to use. So it's like graphic design made easy. And then another one you can use is actually Grammarly. So AI-powered writing assistant is Grammarly. It helps you with your grammar and helps you to correct it. Also, Google Bard AI for research and content ideas. You can also try Trello, which is AI. Is also good for smart task management, especially for projects. So if you are writing a CV, for example, AI tools can actually help you to structure it professionally. Another question is, how can I start learning modern digital skills? So number one, I would say take free courses. Okay, take free courses, because number one, it's free, it's available. All you need is just to make sure that you have time to do it. So we have free courses on Google Digital Garage, free digital marketing and AI skills, if you're interested in that. You can also go to Udemy or Coursera, online courses in data, in AI business, or even YouTube tutorials to learn AI tools or even social media strategies. So you can start from there. So what is the next big trend in digital transformation? Okay, the future is about AI and automation. So businesses using AI to automate tasks, and also the metaverse and virtual reality, VR. So more immersive digital experiences, as well as blockchain and Web3, secure, and also decentralized internet. And then also no coding tools. Not everybody knows coding. So, no coding tools, and also creating apps and website without coding. So soon we might attend virtual job interviews in metaverse. That will be very interesting, isn't it? So we just have to continue to know that there are big trends in the world of digital, and it's important that we are following through to see where, we're going to be next. Now, the final takeaway for the question and answer session is, what's the best way for young leaders to prepare for this digital shift? Well, the best way is to be adaptable and to be open to learning new technologies. You have to make yourself available. It's important that you're able to adapt. And then also start using AI and digital tool daily to build an online presence and for your personal brand, and also to take advantage of free online resources. All right. And also the digital world is evolving very, very fast. So young leaders, you need to learn and to adapt very quickly. And you also need to put yourself forward in order for you to be able to break the glass ceiling. So these things are very important when it comes to the best way young people can actually prepare for digital shift. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's any questions. So if there's any question, please ask. All right, okay. All right, so I could see some questions here. How can young leaders balance authenticity with strategic, personal? All right. So I'm going to take the first question. I think some of the questions I've actually answered has probably covered a majority of the questions that's been asked. Um, okay. Yeah. What resource would you recommend for young leaders looking to build their digital presence and leadership skills? So what resources would you recommend for young people, for young leaders looking to build their digital presence and leadership skills? So there's so many resources out there. I think number one is to start by doing research and also stick to a niche so that you can focus your research on that particular niche. So if you're interested in a particular niche, then you want to kind of research that and then start creating content around that, because that's when you're able to reach the right audience. So remember, you're not serving everybody, you're only serving those who are your target audience. So just look for a specific niche and then start doing research on it and start sharing information around that. I hope that helps. Also, could you share an example of how a young person successfully used digital platform to break into leadership role unexpectedly? Okay, great. So I do have an example. Let me go to the example. Okay, so I have two real life examples that I want to share. Okay, so I came across this amazing woman. Her name is Farida, and she's a Ghanaian software engineer with cerebral palsy. And so she was able to use AI and tech for inclusion. So so remember that she has cerebral palsy and she's also a software engineer. So when we look at the traditional digital, which I've already discussed earlier on, people with disability had limited access to digital tools. And also, assertive technology was expensive and difficult to get. So what Farida did was to co-found a company called Logicel Limited, a tech company that creates cloud-based microfinance software to help people in underrepresented communities. And so this AI-driven assertive technology now empowers people with disability to work and communicate more easily. Okay, so she found a problem within this particular community, and she was able to help them by providing opportunity where they can actually work and communicate more easily. And so the lesson to learn is that digital innovation makes opportunities more inclusive. So I want you to actually do some more research about this particular wonderful lady, Farida. So do make notes and find out more about her so that you can start to understand how you can also be, a leader who can actually identify gaps and also see how you can actually help to create a solution. So remember, it's about identifying a problem and finding a solution to it. So this is one of the real life examples for those who are thriving in the AI-driven digital era. I have another example as well. So this is Joshua. Joshua is actually the founder, and he created an AI and digital tool for education. Now, when we look at the traditional digital way, when it comes to education, is that we rely on textbooks, and also we also rely on classroom learning. And, we are limited to access to quality education for students in rural areas. So these are the traditional digital way. But what Joshua did was, let me just see. So Joshua was able to create an easy way to allow people to actually get online learning. So he created an online tool to help people to be able to read textbooks a lot more easier, to make education more easier for people. So he created an AI digital tool for education. So that's another example of someone who's actually used AI-driven technology to be able to create a tool that will solve problem. This is another real life example of thriving in the AI-driven digital era, Netflix and TikTok. So the power of AI in content creation. Some of us are using TikTok, some of us are some of us are using Netflix to watch movies. And so the traditional digital way is that TV channels decided what people watched. You know, back in the days, TV channel would decide what we should watch, and everyone got the same ads and content regardless of their interest. But now in the modern era, now the AI-driven digital age, Netflix uses AI to recommend movies based on what you like. And also TikTok, AI also suggests video that matches your interest, making it easier for young people and for young creators to go viral. And then another one is AI-powered content creation tools like Canva, ChatGPT, and also Adobe AI. These tools, they help people to create high-quality content easily. And so the lesson to learn from all these real-life examples is that if a content creator or entrepreneur, if you're a content creator or an entrepreneur, AI can actually help you to reach the right audience, also help you to grow your brand a lot faster. And I hope that answers the question. So the key takeaway for young leaders in digital is that AI and digital tools break barriers and create new opportunities, as we've seen from the previous different types of founders that I've just spoken about. And you don't need a huge budget to start. You know, many of these tools, they're actually free, and it's available for you online. So you just have to go and learn about them. You can even watch simple YouTube videos to help you get started. And then, you know, create time for yourself to learn and to focus and to master one tool at a time, and see whether that tool can solve a problem for somebody else. And then that's when you start to think about how to make profit from it. You know, you don't need a budget. So many AI tools are very free. Personal branding, networking, and continuous learning are definitely important. This is crucial in this world of digital learning. So if you embrace the digital transformation, you can also lead, innovate, and also create real impact. And so I have a case study for us to go through. I'm going to be very quick. So this case study, I've created it because I want you to think about what sort of solution we can use to help this character. So I've created this case study, and this is, let me just put this here. Okay, so now we want to focus on how AI helped a young entrepreneur in Ghana grow her business. And so I wanted to meet Amma, a young fashion entrepreneur. Amma is a 23-year-old who lives in Accra, Ghana. She started a small fashion business selling handmade bags. At first, she relied on word of mouth and also a small Instagram page to sell her products. Okay, so I just want you to take a picture of that so that you can have that, and also make some notes, because we're going to be doing an interactive session. It's a case study and it's a very interactive session. So you can leave your questions in the chat and I'll be looking through them. Okay, so at first she relied on word of mouth and small Instagram page to help her sell her products. Now this is Amma. And just to let you know, if you like these pictures, let me know. I actually created it using AI tool. You can tell me the AI tool I use to create these pictures. If you know what the AI tool I use, please leave it in the comments. Let me see. If you get it right, I'm going to send you my ebook. That'll be a gift for you. So you can tell me what AI tool I used to create this particular picture of Amma. Let me just check the chat if anybody knows. Okay, so I'll come back to the chat a little bit later. Let me just see. Okay, so this is Amma. You can see all the beautiful bags she sells. It's really amazing. These are more of the bags that she sells. Okay, so now the case study, step 1. Now we need to understand that Amma has some challenges. So understanding Amma's challenges. So number 1, she struggles to reach new customers. She relies only on word of mouth and small Instagram page. Number 2, she spends too much time answering questions. She gets the same questions daily about prices, about, the colors of the bag, and also about delivery, right? These are the challenges. I want you to focus on those challenges. Struggles with customers, to reach customers. She spends time answering questions. Another struggle is Amma manually order and payment process is slow. So her process payment is slow. She tracks sales on paper and accepts only cash or mobile transfer. Another challenge is marketing. Marketing is expensive for her and is ineffective. So she doesn't know how to target the right audience. So these are Amma's challenges. So we, as a community, we want to help her, and I need you to help her. So let me go back to the first challenge. So number 1, struggles to reach new customers. She relies on word of mouth and a small Instagram page. Number 2, spends too much time answering questions, on a daily basis. Number 3, she uses manual order and payment processing and is very slow. And she tracks sales on paper and accepts only cash or mobile transfer. Then number 4, marketing is expensive and ineffective, and she doesn't know how to target the right audience. So the case study is, which digital tools can help her grow, and how will it make a difference? Please leave your comment in the chat. I'm looking at them now. So I want you to think outside of the box. So think about it. Which digital tools can help her grow? How will it make a difference? And if Amma wanted to expand her business even more, what other AI tools could she use? I'm just checking the chats. Okay. All right. I could see. So when I asked the question about what did I use to create Amma's visuals, someone said Meta AI. Someone said ChatGPT. Okay. None of it is correct. But thank you so much for trying. Someone said Canva. No, I didn't use Canva. Someone said Prisma. No, I didn't use Prisma. Okay, so now let's focus on the case study question. So the first question is, which digital tool can help her grow, and how will it make a difference? Please leave your comment in the chat. Let's have a conversation. Yeah, someone said ChatGPT. ChatGPT will help her grow, definitely, for sure. She just has to put in the right prompts. I need more answers. Let's think outside of the box. More answers. I need to get you to think about it. what have you been using that's working for you? And how can Amma also use it as well to help her? I want some more answers. Okay, let's see what else someone else has put there. Okay, someone said, okay, so when you're writing your answer, your questions, please, can you put it in the question and answer session, please, so that I can see it? Okay, someone said implement it digital marketing. Okay, implement digital marketing. But what is the tool? The tool. So we're focusing on the tool that she needs to use. Someone said ChatGPT. Yes, she needs to use ChatGPT. Okay, I'll give you the answers to the first question. So let's move on to the second one. So if Amma wanted to expand her business even more, what other tools could she use? What other tools could she use? Write your comments in the question and answer session, please. Okay, I could see more comments coming in. Awesome. I love that. AI automation. Yes, thank you. AI automation. Absolutely. Yes. Good. Fantastic. What else? AI automation. Yeah. Okay, good. So let's move on to the third question. How can you apply AI and digital tools in your own career? So some of you are thinking about mastering a specific digital skill. So how can you apply it? How can you apply AI and digital tool in your own career or in your own business? Please write it down for me. Please write it down for me. So how can you apply that? Yeah. Learning digital marketing. Yes. Using AI tools. Yes. Okay, great. Thank you for your participation, for your contribution. So let's see what the answer is. Are you ready to see the answers to these questions? Yeah. So now let's look at this. Now, these are examples of the digital tools that can help Amma. So number one, we know that she was having problem reaching more customers. Now she can actually use Facebook and Instagram ads. Now, Facebook and Instagram ads is an AI-powered marketing. And what it does is it helps, it helps her to target customers who love fashion. So that's already solving the problem already. So it will help her to target customers who love fashion. So Facebook and Instagram ads. Then the second one is Canva AI. Nobody mentioned that. Canva AI, because she needs to create professional looking social media posts without hiring a designer. Many of us can actually use Canva AI without having to hire a graphic designer. Canva has made it so simple and easy for us to be able to create good content with, many of the ready-made templates that they have. So Amma can actually use this to create professional looking social media posts. And then you know what? She can actually use TikTok, right? She can use TikTok Reels, and she can actually use short videos to showcase her bags and attract more buyers. How many of you are on TikTok? How many of you are using TikTok Live? So for someone like Amma, who is our case study, she can actually go online and start a live and start promoting her bags on there. Yeah? Because more people will be able to see the products and buy the products. Okay, I'm just checking the question and answer session. Someone said the image you designed, Amma's picture is Runway ML. Nope. Sorry, no. Okay, so let's see more stuff here. Now, another problem that we identify was Amma is finding it hard in terms of gaining more, in terms of her customer service. So automating her customer service is another opportunity for her to be able to, so she can actually use ChatGPT, AI chat bots to answer common customers' questions. Oh yeah, she was having problems with repeating herself. People were asking her about the prices, about the bags. But if she created an automated customer service chat bot, then she doesn't have to repeat the questions, because once they are able to ask the questions, the chatbot will just repeat the answers. So it saves her time. She can focus on something else. Another one is WhatsApp Business. So she can actually set up automated replies for question and answer, especially about anything to do with orders. So these are the things that Amma can actually use, the digital tools that she can use to help her in her business. Now, we also knew that Amma had issues with payments. So it's important that she's able to set up a faster order processing and payments. So she can actually use Paystack or mobile money, which is known as Momo, to enable quick and secure online payments. Okay. And also she can use Google Forms or even Shopify to help her collect orders online without manual tracking. So this will help Amma to resolve this problem when it comes to fast order processing and payments. Now, she can also expand internationally. So even though she's in Ghana, she can also expand her business to other countries. So she can actually set up an online platform like Etsy or even Jumai or even Plendify. So these are online platforms where she can actually sell products worldwide. And also Google Translate AI. This will help her to communicate with international buyers who want to buy her products. So finally, these are all the simple things that she can do using simple digital tools to help her business. And so AI and digital tools can actually help small businesses to grow faster, save time, and also reach more customers. So it's important that by applying these solutions, Hammer can actually gain more customers, improve her payment processes, also gain more opportunity for her to have more free time because she'll be automating so many processes in her business. And so it's important as a young entrepreneur that you're able to scale your business and also earn extra income by automating many of your business by using simple digital tools. And that's why it's important that you learn how to use digital tools. Okay. Fantastic. I hope that makes a lot of sense. If you've enjoyed the masterclass so far, please leave a comment. Let me see your thoughts. So tell me about your thoughts, what you think about the masterclass so far as we're wrapping up. And more people have actually joined. Oh, wow. Someone said it's been so amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Very insightful. Fantastic. This is great. I've enjoyed this section. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. Yes. Someone said I used Mid-Journey. Oh, I haven't used Mid-Journey. It looks like Mid-Journey, isn't it? But it's not Mid-Journey. Okay, someone said so informative. Fantastic. Fantastic. Excellent. And so this brings us to the end of our masterclass. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure being on this platform to share my knowledge. Thank you so much. Please leave your feedback there. And I'm also going to be sharing, let me see if I can actually share. Oh, someone said I use Dell E3. I'll take that. I'll take that. So congratulations, Josephine. Congratulations, Josephine. Well done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to need you to send me your email so that I could send you my ebook. Yeah. So congratulations, Josephine. I will take what you've mentioned. So thank you so much. Thank you very much also for your time. God bless you for this wonderful session. Thank you, guys. I so much appreciate you guys. I would have loved to see so many of your faces. Well, this is the power of digital, that you can also not show your screen or not show your face as well, your video. Okay, thank you so much. I've seen your email. Thank you, Josephine. Congratulations to you. You get my free ebook. And I also have something for everybody. Let me see if I could actually share it here. So I've created a free AI digital tool for all of you. There's almost about 20 AI and digital tools that you can go and research and start choosing the one that you want to learn and master. Yeah. So let me see if I could put this here. Let me see if I could put it in the chat. Okay, so I'm offering everybody a free AI and digital tools for young leaders and entrepreneurs. You can download it for free. And also, I'm also offering you the strategic framework for modern leadership. So these are questions to help you, to achieve the modern day leadership. So there's different questions to really evoke you, to help you to really understand how you can become a great leader, especially in this day and age. So those are free items for each and every one of you for showing up tonight on this platform. So I'm going to send your ebook to you via email, Josephine. So any other question? I've actually put this on the chat. Can you all access the chat? Is it possible? Let me know if it's possible. If not, I might have to email it to Madeline and she'll send it to each and every one of you who attended tonight. Okay, let me just check the chat again. Okay. So, yes, so you can just follow me on social media. You can follow me on social media. So is at All Women's Network. At All Women's Network. So go and follow me now. Leave your feedback. Okay, so the chat is disabled. So I've actually sent the link on there. I'm not able to share it on the question and answer session. It doesn't allow me to.
Hi, Miss Anna Kupoluyi.
Yes.
So currently the chat session is open to just the hosts and the panelists. So I've been able to copy it and I will share it to the team after the session.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So I want to say thank you so much for the opportunity. It's been a pleasure being here. I've really enjoyed every session, and I'm really glad that it's been able to resonate with many of the attendees today. Please continue to work on yourself. You are all leaders. Just find what it is that you want to do. Follow your dream and your passion and your aspiration. Focus on one thing at a time. Be a master of it, and then start using it to generate income for yourself. Remember, it doesn't matter what country you're in. It doesn't matter, your situation. Just push yourself to be the very best version of yourself. And I just want to encourage you that I will continue to pray for you And also, I will see you at the top, because that's where we all belong, at the top. So just keep going, don't give up, and continue to be authentic. Do not try to be nobody else, just be yourself. So thank you so much, Madeline, for this opportunity. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to coming back again. Thank you all so much. So do follow me on my social media. And yes, it's an opportunity to be here. Take care, everybody. God bless you. If there's anything else that you would want to ask me, please let me know, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Miss Hannah
Thank you.
Kupoluyi. Thank you very much. This was a very insightful and power-packed
Thank you so
presentation.
much. Thank you.
And I'd like to highlight a few takeaways from today's session. My first takeaway is that your personal brand is your superpower, and that leadership is about solving problems in new and creative ways.
Yes.
That we need to stay open-minded, flexible, and keep growing. Also, that leadership starts with small actions. Indeed,
Yes.
small actions, they say, lead to big changes in our world. So we need to take that initiative and take those small actions to bring those big changes, big impacts we want to see in our world.
Correct.
Aside this, we've also been enlightened on practical ways to make lasting impact. So yes, it's been so amazing for me. It's been so power-packed, and I believe our audience have also taken a lot from this session.
Fantastic. Excellent. That's really, really good. I'm so glad. I am so glad that it's been insightful and it's been impactful as well. I mean, just looking at the comment section as well of what many people have said as well is very encouraging, which is really good. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. We are so grateful for your valuable insights. And thank you to everyone who joined us today. Our next masterclass is scheduled for 26th March. As you are aware, our masterclasses come off on the last Wednesday of every month. Our next one is coming off on 26th March. It also promises to be exciting and also power-packed. You won't want to miss that one as well. Now, to stay updated on our upcoming events, please subscribe to the Anijie YouTube channel and follow us on social media at Anijie_global_foundation. Anijie_global_foundation on all networks, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Now, this concludes our session. Thank you all so much for joining, and I hope to see you on 26th March for our next masterclass. Bye.
Thank you so much. Take care.